That means you must get yours this week. I get mine next week.
EA Sports coverage of the game is at newly named State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. It's certainly hot outside here in the desert, but somehow this Cardinal crowd turned up the heat a moment ago. They were in a frenzy as their team emerged from the tunnel.
Take it out, boy. Take it out.
Set to do battle with the Baltimore Ravens. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go on EA Sports. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
If you ever change your mind about leaving me behind, oh, bring it to me, bring your sweet loving.
First down.
This is going to add up.
30 to the 32.
Benefits paid
from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. There's Murray.
Man, come on, dog!
Try to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
3rd play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. Murray going to try to throw on 3rd down.
Come on, dog.
Picked off by Brandon. And he is not going to make it all the way. Mark him down right about the 1-yard line. Clay, the intended receiver. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure, but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read
blitz. For some reason, I'm not getting my money I'm supposed to get there.
And then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described.
That's the problem right there, partner. There you go.
After the interception, here's Jackson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. Now it's Jackson. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Hassan Reddick in there to drop him, and sacks on 1st and 2nd downs. Now leads to a 3rd and long. Following the sack, they go from the 13 on 3rd and goal.
Oh, man.
From the gun, Jackson forced out to his left. He can run for it, and he will. He opted to go with a scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's 4. The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. They'll try and throw for it with Jackson, and that is going to be incomplete. They had the play call on 4th and goal, but it's dropped in the end zone. And the Cardinal defense is going to get the football back. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Now, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back.
And he'll take this one. Touchdown. Kenyon Drake, 88 yards. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. And those are the highlight reels you dream of right there.
When he gets a seam and just gets through it, how about the explosiveness, the burst to get there to begin with, and then once he's in full gallop, good luck trying to track him down.
And those plays so demoralizing for the defense.
Absolutely, because you've done so much work trying to keep people in front of you. When they're past you and behind you, that's a tough one to swallow.
And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
What are you watching? In Dallas?
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Yeah, this next drive. They were in field goal. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field. And he likes touchdowns, not field goals.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Corey Peters breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7. Throwing on second and long. Jackson. And that is the 3rd sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Yeah, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game. I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated right there at that center. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And down right around the 37. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. Line of scrimmage moves from one 37-yard line to the other as they come up 1st and 10. And the former Heisman winner, this is Mark Ingram. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On second and 9, Jackson. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the headlines. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
Out routes are always timing routes. And if the timing's off just a little bit, it can really throw you away. It looked like he let it go too much left.
Yeah, there was a fraction of a second because he caught it, just couldn't stay in bounds.
God damn, broadcast man.
On 3rd down, Jackson. This one complete to Ingram. And this play comes to a halt at the 33, and obviously that's well short of the first down. 4th down, here's Jackson. But he's got Snead. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
I've just been adding holes left and right.
You know we're young.
No, that's what they want, man. They want it.
Young broadcast.
Ain't nobody watching.
Good save.
This is his on 1st and 10. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Out of the huddle now for play number 9 on this drive. This is 3rd down and 8. Jackson from the shotgun. The battle for it.
Don't try me, boy. Don't try me.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
I know where you're going. You're going to try the
Ready to go
opposite
with their next
side.
drive and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock? Hey, are we just going to do ball control? This is the NFL. 7-0 leads, they don't last very long unless you continue to push the envelope on offense.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Damn it.
And they'll bring him
Well,
down.
I just need my block just a little bit longer,
7
baby.
yards there and a first down.
And this is one of those plays that if you can use it to keep the chains moving, it's a good play. And not only that, it tends to tamp down the pass rushers because they have to recognize this play and stay at home. The quarterback uses it well. Read option, keeps it, and picks up a first down with some nice running.
So a little more space to work with here from the 13 on 1st and 10. On 1st down, Drake. Oh, he's going to down again. And Mike him down the way close to the 40 at the 39. 25 yards the pickup there, and also a first down.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
Murray now on 1st down. Buying time this way. He's got a first down of inside. Oh, now Murray has it stripped, and it's picked up by the Ravens. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line. He had gained really good yardage, but that's what you tell your quarterbacks, right? Get down after you got the run.
You don't have to prove your toughness. You know, I think that's what a lot of coaches are trying to preach to their guys. Get the yardage, get down, protect the football, and protect yourself from extra hits as well.
After the fumble recovery, it's Jackson. Jackson is one. He's got it down here, complete. It's a pickup of 5. Brings up 2nd down. He was out there waving his arms. I mean, you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help. I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you've got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
To throw again on 2nd down. Jackson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. Now it's Jackson being chased out left. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And the Cardinals have got it. Going the other way. Past the 20, 10. And they will finally get to him, but a great return has set him up 1st and goal at the 5.
Hey, whatever happened to the days of just getting a fumble recovery? Everyone's into taking it the other way and trying to create points themselves, aren't they?
Well, they are, and now a terrific opportunity inside the 5. So now, just like that, things change dramatically. It's 1st and goal. On 1st and goal, Drake. And he is in for 6. Touchdown, Cardinals. Kenyon Drake with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Cardinals push further out in front. Gonzalez now to have the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send us away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Ravens set at the line for this next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points get that 0 off the board. Here's Jackson to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. Corey Peters picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. After the sack, here's 2nd and 11. Jackson now steps away to his left. That's caught by the former Sooner, Mark Andrews. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Here's Jackson on 3rd down. Eluding the pressure right. He finds Roberts complete. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Jackson. Looking inside, he's got his knee. That's Ingram. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Jackson and the offense come up 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. To throw again is Jackson. And it's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. The safety, Buda Baker, there to force the incompletion.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
2nd and 10. Here's Jackson again. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Mark Andrews, there, and it's 3rd down.
I think you put just a little bit too much heat on that one. When you throw it to the outside, you do have to be careful because you got to keep it away from the defender, but you also have to give your own guy a chance, too.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Jackson will throw again. Forced out to his right. And he can't get a receiver. He's brought down. Hassan Reddick getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Now let's see how the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11. On 4th down, Jackson. Buying time this way. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. John Harbaugh not afraid to go for it this time. Does offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Murray, a quick throw out to Kirk. And he's into the clear. The 40, the 30, 10, and he's in for the touchdown. The final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
That pass also evens the ledger for the rookie quarterback. Had the interception earlier, and now he gets the touchdown throw.
The ideal touchdown-interception ratio is what, 3-1 for the best quarterbacks? But he's a rookie. Just getting back to even is a big deal. Increases the confidence his teammates have in him as he tries to become their leader.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead. Here is action here in quarter number 3. This one taken from the 7. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. Jackson now. Throwing again. Trying to block, but it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jordan Hicks. And a big return will get him all the way down to the 35. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running.